Hello everyone that's watching me live on this video, everywhere you are watching me from. I welcome you all where you are watching this video from. I welcome you this once again in these videos that we are doing here as we talk about who is a child and what are we supposed to do as the children in this world and wherever we are. Last time when I last came here in the last video that I made, we were talking about what are some of the things that we are supposed to do as the children to benefit in the life, and what exactly are we supposed to do so that we can be the better and good children in this world. Last time we talked about one thing that is major, and it is supposed to be done to everyone as a child, as someone who is born, as someone who is living somewhere, as someone who is doing something as a child. We said that the most important thing that we need to do is one, that is looking at what we call, or taking importantly, the most important thing as love, L-O-V-E. And I was trying to explain to you more about the meaning of love that I've learned as I grow up. The most important thing that I learned as I was growing up to make up and learn more. Last time we talked about the two major letters, that is L and O, where I explained to you the meaning of L and the meaning of O. L, I interpreted it as listening, and O, I interpreted it as obedience. So if you combine the two, you listen, you cannot obey to something that you've not listened to, or you cannot obey to something you've never heard. So in this life, I was trying to say that it is important to listen to every critical word, every word that comes from out of anyone, your partner, your business partner, your friend, your someone close to you, your boss. You have to listen to him or her as you go on, because I told you that a child is someone who have no experience. So at that job, you need to be so critical in listening, and you have to listen to every word that comes to you. And secondly, I talked about obedience. You have to obey. To be better in this life, you need to obey. In this video, I'm going to talk about what we call the last letters, that is V and E, to complete up the meaning of the word love. So today we are going to look at V. What does V mean? And what does E mean? What have I learned? What has God told me about these two letters to complete up the four letters that makes up the word love? V. V, I interpret it as, in the dictionary, it is vigilant. Vigilant, the meaning of the word vigilant according to the dictionary, it is keeping a careful watch, or keeping a careful watch over something, so that something for possible dangers or difficulties, you keep a careful watch. So as we are children living in this world, as you listen and obey, so after doing the two, you have to be so careful, being careful or being vigilant about what we do. As you speak, you need to be vigilant. As you talk to that partner, as you talk to that individual, as you talk to your boss, you need to be vigilant in every step of the life you do. Everything that you do, you have to keep a careful watch over everything that we do as a child, so that you can be very, very useful and so important in this world. Be vigilant in everything that you do as a child. Be vigilant as you live in this world. Be vigilant as you relate with the people. Be vigilant as you coordinate and interact with others. Be vigilant in every word that you speak to that individual, to every friend of yours, to your mother, your father. Be vigilant, because we are children. I told you, it doesn't matter at what age you are. It doesn't matter how long you've lived in this world. It doesn't matter, even though your head is having gray hair, you are still a child. So what am I saying? Wherever you are, wherever you stand, wherever you live, be vigilant. Keep a careful watch over something before you do it. Give a careful watch over everything that comes into your life before you relate with them, before you relate with that partner, before you relate with that individual. Keep a careful watch over it. Be vigilant in every step of life. I would like to tell you that you cannot be better, or you cannot do things if you just do them. You cannot be good at your home. If you cannot be a very good child wherever you are, if you just take things for granted. You do things, you just do them for granted. Who cares? Who minds? You just do everything the way you need them to do. What I would like to tell you today, to be better, to be people to take you as important, people to see value in you, you have to be vigilant in everything. The way how you speak, the way how you talk to people, the way how you relate, even at home. Be vigilant. We tend to do things as we are careless with things that we do. We just do them because it makes me happy, because for me, I feel like I should do this thing. However, I don't mind, I don't care. So what are you doing? It's just a matter of doing things. But the person who is seeing you sees carelessness, because you take things for granted. That's why people will lose jobs. That's why we lose everything. We lose friends that matter in life, because you are not vigilant at all. You don't mind about what your parents need. You don't mind about them. You don't put a careful watch over something to see that this thing can change at a particular time. This particular thing can you give a careful watch. People fall into mistakes. They make mistakes because they do not take care of themselves. They don't care about what they are doing. They don't care about whom they are relating with. This is why we are having problems in relationships, because men and women don't take, they are not vigilant over who they are relating with, because they have delayed, they have taken long without getting married. So, what are you doing? As a child, as an individual who is a child right now, I'm talking to you who is saying me as a child, I'm saying, be vigilant over something. Be vigilant over everything that gets close to you. Be vigilant over everything that you relate with, that surrounds you. Take a careful watch over something. Being vigilant is taking a careful watch over something for possible problems or difficulties. Why don't we have that mind of vigilancy in us? Then lastly, we'll also talk about E, letter E. Letter E, to me, I understood it as exceptional. Exceptional, when I looked into the dictionary, I found out that the exception means being unusual. Unusual. Don't be usual. Be different at sometimes. You need to be unusual. Then two, being unusual or not typical. You know, something that is typical is something that is the way it is. For you are known like that. You are known of that. You come up like that. You grow up like that. You live that, you don't change. You are not. So let's not be typical. Let's be unusual, be exceptional. At that place of work, at your place, at your mom, with your dad, be exceptional. Those things that are not the same, they are different. That's what we call being exceptional. Another thing, unusually good, or outstanding. Be outstanding. Do something with an outstanding mind. As you are planning to do anything, be outstanding. Don't do things the same as your father, your mother did it. The way how he handled the things, you also want to handle the same way your fathers handled them. Because your elder brother is doing the same thing, you also want to be the same like your elder brother. You want your love to be the same, like how your siblings are doing it the way you want them to do. Your relatives tells you, you know what? Things are like this. You also want to handle them like that. No, I'm saying things can change. Be exceptional. Be unusual. Do things in a different way. I know this world can change if we are unusual. If we think beyond. That is what we call taking a careful watch. Let's take a careful watch over what is happening as children and be exceptional over them. Let's start doing things in a different way. I know we had a lot. We have gone through a lot. We have been hurt. We have been done a lot of things that are hard. But I believe things can change. I believe things can come out in a different way. What am I saying? As the children, we ought to love. But let's do these things in a different way. Let's be exceptional. Let's be vigilant. Let's do things in a vigilant way. As you watch over something, then be exceptional. I'm praying and I'm asking, I'm requesting that we do these things in a different way. I started seeing things in a different way. One, as we live, as we do this life, as we live as the children, we are supposed to love. So as you love, this is what I've learned with love. These 4 letters, let's handle these 4 letters in a manner. Let's handle these 4 letters not as people have understood it. No. Let's handle it in a different way. I'm saying you can do these 4 letters. We'll start with L. Recap of all of it. L. Listen. Listen. Listen to your parents. Listen to advisors that they give you. Listen to that person that is talking to you. Listen to your mind. I'm not saying hearing. The Bible says, don't be doers of the, don't be hearer, but be doers of the word. Don't just hear that person. Don't just hear that individual, but listen to that individual. And after listening to that individual, be obedient enough. You may change. Be obedient enough to do what you are supposed to do. That is letter O. L, listening. O, obedience. Then V, vigilancy. After listening to a word, you obey to it. Then after obeying to that word, be vigilant over that word. Put a careful watch over your family. Put a careful watch over your father, your mother. Put a careful watch over your siblings. Put a careful watch over the people that you relate with. Listen to them, obey to them, then be vigilant. Keep a careful watch over them. And lastly, letter E, be exceptional. Because you cannot be exceptional until you know what was before. Then you will be different in the times to come. You cannot respect anyone until you do these four. The Bible says, respect your mother and father. Your days should be added unto you. How can you respect something that you have no reason to do and obeyed to and being vigilant over it? How? So what am I saying? As the children of the generation that is rising up right now, as we who are coming up to groom the rest, let's do these four. You can do them in your home, in your ministry, as a minister of God. You can do it as that place of work where you are working. That person who is above you. How can you respect him or her if you don't listen to her or him? How can you say you respect me if you don't listen to me, if you are not obedient to me? How can you respect me? So let's do this as the children who are coming up, who are growing up, who are changing this world, because you are the one who is going to change what has went wrong. Me and you are the people who are going to change what has been alternated. Things that have changed in a different way. You and me, we are the one to change everything that is coming up into our lives, that is trying to put us down. You are the one to change. But let's grow this meaning of the word love as the children that are growing up, as the children that are coming up. Let's develop the love. And this, after this that has fallen into our mind, from the mind to every soul of our body, then we will respect. Do these four things. Listen, obey as a child, listen as a child, obey as a child, be vigilant, and then be exceptional. Things are going to change. Watch me in the next video as we continue to talk about these issues of a child. Watch me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, Kamani Andrew. You will enjoy these videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kamani Andrew. That's the name that I use. All these videos, you will see them. Subscribe to that. And also, I share these videos on my Facebook page, or the Facebook page of the foundation called God's Heart Foundation Facebook page. I share these videos onto that page. Watch and do these four things. Watch me in the next video as we continue talking about these issues. There are a lot that we need to do. There are a lot that we are supposed to do. Thank you for watching me. Watch you again in the next video.